Okay. Sorry, I had to finish my dinner. Didn't time that very well. I got home from work about 2 hours later than usual. 3 hours later than I'm supposed to. So let's see. So when we left off, I had just spoken to the Greybeards, and they told me it was about time that I met the leader of their order, Parthenax, who lives at the top of the mountain. Hello. It's going okay. I had a nasty day at work today, actually. But, actually, when I got home. I got home so late I wasn't. I almost didn't. I almost didn't stream tonight. I said to myself, "That's stupid." And here I am. All right. So we're going to. I put on clear skies. Last thing. So here we go. Gotta get to the top of the mountain. Oh, I'm usually too busy to get pissed off. I'm working on a project right now that's oh dear. Working on a project right now that I'm not gonna punch the goat. That would be mean. Working on a project right now that's just I'm never going to finish that sentence, so forget it. I might only do this for about an hour tonight. Yes. And some of the projects I'm working on, I'm not actually sure they're possible, so that's dampening my spirits a bit. Asking for help really isn't my style. But I think it's coming down to that. I'm wrestling with a very poorly designed a data structure, trying to take entries in a database that was repurposed from another database that was designed by a guy who didn't know how to build an efficient data structure, and I'm trying to take the entirety of the database and plot it out, plot points out on a map, and when it's such a mess that when I finally got it to work, the query the query didn't work, actually. It basically crashed the server. So I calculated that would take about 45 seconds under ideal circumstances, not loading all the information I need, just at least one per entry for it to actually function properly. Because I'm using a version of a framework that's just 4 years out of date. Hello.
Drem Yolok, greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthenax.
Greetings, Parthenax. I am the Punch Cat.
Who are you? What brings you to my Strumach, my mountain?
Yes. But it's not SQL so much as the framework I'm using to well, there's a lot of factors why it's taking so like if I just had to write my own SQL query to do it, it wouldn't be so bad. But I'm doing this through a PHP framework that wasn't designed to do what I'm trying to do with it. Data structure is not designed for what I'm trying to do with it. It's very inefficient. Anyway, not talking about that right now. I'm talking about dragons. I wasn't expecting you to be a dragon. Yes, I was, actually. You run the Greybeards?
They see me as master. Wuth Onik, old and wise. It is true I am old. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
Oh god, I remember that I had a question about Alduin. I don't remember what it was. Oh crap. Right. No, I forgot about that. I need to write that down. Remind me to write that down. I need to learn the Dragon Run shout. Can you teach me?
Drem.
I need to write that down.
Patience.
The whiteboard.
There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove.
Whiteboard.
By long tradition, the elder speaks first. Hear my thum. Feel it in your bones.
I didn't remember what it was.
Match it if you are Dovahkiin.
Okay.
Why do you intrude here if not for Tinvak? A gift, Dovahkiin. Yoda, understand fire as the Dove do.
You're saying something?
Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as Khajiit, but as Dova.
Why do I always think magic's on this side? Gotta get used to that. Meow.
Ah, yes. Sosedo Vlostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind.
Meow. Stop showing off.
So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal.
Don't call me a Jor.
Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
Great and mighty Parthenax, can you teach me the Dragon Ren shout?
I have expected
I already asked you about
you,
this. You didn't pay attention.
Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
The Greybeards didn't want me to come at all.
Yes, They are
That's my
very
intention, yes.
protective of me. Bahlan Fadon.
I still have to circle back and finish all the DLC for Oblivion.
But I do not know the Thum you seek.
I get antsy and skipped it.
Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons.
Oh.
Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
So, how can I learn it?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
Khajiit liked this world.
Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although
Really?
not all.
That's
Some would say
weird.
that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokin? Would you stop the next world from being born?
Morrowind fist runs are the most interesting fist runs. Khajiit did not come here to debate philosophy.
You have much to learn of the Dove, then. There is nothing else but philosophy to a Dova. It is no accident that we do battle with our Thum, our voices. There is no distinction between debate and combat to a dragon. Tinvak Loskra. For us, it is one and the same.
Very interesting concept.
But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough.
So your
Croesus,
debates are
now
equate to somebody
I
just
will
shouting,
answer your
"Fire!
question.
Fire! Fire! Fire!"
Do you know why?
Doesn't sound like a very
I live
useful
here
intercourse.
At the peak of the Monavin, what you name throat of the world?
Dragons like mountains, right?
True.
He is.
But few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin
Not directly
was
related.
defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated.
Was using the dragon wrench out, right?
Yes
and no.
Viknuzny Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him.
Makes sense.
The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
Oh dear. Are you saying ancient Nords sent Alduin forwards in time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
So now what?
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll, back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
That's a good question. Throughout all the other Elder Scrolls games, you see all the other Elder Scrolls games combined, you get one Elder Scroll, and then in Oblivion, and that was a really big deal. And then you get fragments of the of like an Elder Scroll or 2 or 3 in like an arena. I'm not even sure those count in the grand scheme of things. Skyrim, you get 3. It's just weird. They're supposed to be a hot commodity. So where the hell do I find an Elder Scroll?
Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here.
Some help you are.
You are likely better informed than I.
Shit. I hate these people.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
There's 2 in the Dawnguard DLC. Do others come here to train? Curious.
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
How do you meditate on words?
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning
Thousands.
of the Rotmulag.
Been on
You
for
will
thousands
become
of years.
closer to that word as it fills your inner
He has
self.
simply been alone up here without anyone
Will
to
I
talk to
teach
for
you,
100.
Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol.
That would be Fus. Tell me about Fus.
It is called force in your tongue.
Fus.
But as you push the world, so does the world push back.
Yes, that's Newton's first law of motion.
Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
Got it, coach.
Drem Yolok.
No. I'm leaving. I have...
Thum.
Thank you. I have things to do. Just coming from the wrong way. Did you hear that? Greybeards are training outside. I didn't know they ever did that. He's my buddy. I don't own him. I liberated him. I've never been up here. Possibly because I never bothered to talk to this guy right now. I just went to Esbern. Hey, come. Or he does every day.
So, you spoke to Parthenos.
Yes.
The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the dragon rend shout?
It is not his secret to tell, but he told me how to find it.
So be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom.
Well, hold on a second. I need an Elder Scroll. You seem like the kind of guy who knows... I don't even know why I'm asking you.
We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek.
I hate these guys. I am totally going to talk
High above, voice within.
to the mages at the College of Winterhold, because I think I get along with them just fine compared to these guys. They're all stale. It's definitely the Stormcloaks. It's not even a debate. I mean, the Greybeards just sit around and don't do anything. There's nothing inherently wrong with that. And the Imperials are the legitimate government, and they should be supported. Stormcloaks are just stupid. I don't know what they're thinking. The best way to honor the memory of Talos is to honor his goddamn government. Well, the Greybeards don't complain unless you ask them to complain. I mean, they wouldn't have complained about me if I hadn't shown up. Let's see. So, let us head to Winterhold, which I haven't been to yet. Oh god, no. No. I punch Stormcloaks to death on principle. Pardon me, sir.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
I'd like to go to Winterhold.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
I'm currently hanging out in Winterhold in my paused arena game. Which I swear I'll go back to eventually. Good. You came along.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
And you're not bringing home any.
Oh, that reminds me. I haven't initialized my death counter yet. Just a minute. Have that down to a science now. Oh, that's fast. Okay.
Do what? Join the college and prance about casting spells all day?
Don't just walk away from me. What do you
What are you
think
doing?
you're going?
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
To
What
the
are you
inn
doing?
for a drink.
Oh my.
Where else could I
I'm getting out of here. And what? You think that'll solve all your problems?
Lady, go inside.
Help!
worth a try? Don't hurt me.
Somebody help!
What?
Someone do something.
Horse, where are you going?
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you?
Where'd the dragon go? I don't hear him. Guess he's gone.
Dragons?
Yes. Yes. You saw him first. Hello.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Why? Why are you out here?
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college.
I don't have time for
And
this.
if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here?
I don't have time for this. May I enter the college, please?
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
I seek knowledge of the Elder Scrolls. Oh, that's actually an option.
Do you? It is true there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would
I've
seem
got
that the
anything that's a
college
strong
has what
will.
you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic.
Seriously.
A small test, if you will.
No, 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 no. I would like to skip this test. Would you grant entry to the Dragonborn?
Dragonborn? It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Greybeards. Do you really have the voice?
I don't think I've ever played this card
I would
before.
be most impressed to see that. How did you do that?
Meow.
So the stories are true. You are Dragonborn. Normally,
Yes.
you need to show some aptitude with one of the schools of magic. But you... I think there is much that we can learn from each other. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice.
I didn't ask to
I'll
be an
lead you across
apprentice.
the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
I thought about adjusting my aim a little bit before doing that. Decided it would be unwise. You know, the Mages Guild Hall in Winterhold looks a lot different than it did in Arena. And also, it's now no longer associated with the Mages Guild, and they claim it never was. Come on. Fine.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
Dick. Is that guy a dick?
Welcome to the college.
I was told to come see you.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how
No,
many
no,
of you
no.
there are lately.
I'm not. I'm not.
Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes.
What's
I'll
wrong
give
with
you
my
a brief
pants,
tour,
lady?
And then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
No, 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 no. I'm no.
I see. Well, please let me know when you are.
I'm looking. Fuck, no. No help that one.
Welcome to the college.
We just
What
went
you
over
learn here will
the.
last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
All right.
You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken.
No. No, we haven't.
Then allow me to introduce myself.
Go ahead.
I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold.
Is that a Telvanni name?
I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear?
Dangerous research must be a problem here.
Not often, no.
Then
some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths.
Good policy.
We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Library. That's more like it.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
I'm sorry, you were saying?
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs.
Okay.
Now,
hold off later.
Do you require assistance?
Yes. I'm looking for an Elder Scroll. Can I ask you that? Ah, I can.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy?
I'm my own errand boy. No. That tells him I don't know what I'm talking about.
I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price.
A price for what?
The simplest way to put it is knowledge, but there's nothing simple about an Elder Scroll. It's a reflection of all possible futures and all possible pasts. Each reader sees different reflections through different lenses, and may come away with a different reading. But at the same time, all of it is true, even the falsehoods, especially the falsehoods.
Who wrote to the Elder Scrolls?
It would take a month to explain to you how that very question doesn't even make sense.
I like
the
this guy.
scrolls exist here, with us, but also beyond and beneath, before and after. They are bits of divine-made substance, so we could know them. Sorry.
The perfect
Talking
MacGuffin.
about the scrolls, you usually end up in irritating and vague metaphors like that. Some people who study them devoutly go mad.
All right, fine. So, do you have one lying around? Just borrow?
You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it?
Yes.
It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
I haven't done that in Oblivion yet. Remind me to finish the Thieves Guild quest in Oblivion, so I can prove this guy wrong. I'd love to be gloating right now. Didn't plan this. All right. I was told you could help. Come on, throw me a bone here.
I don't know who told you that, but I'll do what I can. What we do have are plenty of books. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Fine.
Until next time. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. Whoosh!
Ruminations on the Elder Scrolls by Septimus Cygnus, College of Winterhold. Imagine living beneath the waves with a strong-sided blessing of most excellent fabric. Holding the fabric over your gills, you would begin to breathe the trinkets, warp and weft. Through the plant matter fibers imbue your soul. Wretched plankton would pollute the cloth until it stank to the heavens of prophecy. This is one manner in which these scrolls first came to pass. But are we the sea, or the breather, or the fabric? Or are we the breath itself? Can I talk to this guy?
You need a book? You talk to me. Otherwise you're going to find yourself in a lot of pain.
This book is weird.
Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
Where did he go?
Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
Oh my god. Hidden knowledge. Visually, the scroll appeared to be awash in odd letters and symbols. Those who know their astronomy often claim to recognize constellations and patterns and connections, but such conjecture is impossible to further investigate, since the very nature of this study necessitates unlearned subjects.
I don't want to see you treat
Clear.
Clear.
That really doesn't get old. Septimus Cygnus.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
I'm very talented.
Welcome to the college.
I seem to have a quest marker pointing to the north. Let's follow that and see where it leads.
Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college lives on.
Let's not unnecessarily increment my death counter. Is this wise? The answer is no. Wow. This stuff just grows everywhere. Surprised they thought it was so rare in Oblivion. Found him. Allegedly.
Dig, Dwemer in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths.
Nothing you just said made sense. Pension of the Ancestor Mall. Check that out later. Hello.
How long will it be sung? My feet were set upon the rock, but it turned to mud and drew me down.
I heard you know something about the Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls, indeed.
Indeed.
The Empire. They absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw. I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered.
Oh.
But I cannot go to it. Not poor Septimus. For I have arisen beyond its grasp.
I mean, you're too old. Where is it? I want to know where it is.
Here.
No, not here.
Well, here as in this place.
Okay, that's fair.
Mundus, Tamriel, nearby. Relatively speaking.
Relatively speaking.
On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby.
That actually does make sense. Can you help me get it? You little shit.
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
Oh. Like?
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
They left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls.
Pardon?
In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies.
Black Reach?
Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept.
No, I haven't. Where is this Black Reach?
Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mzark.
Ah, that rhymed.
The
was
point
cute.
of puncture, a first entry of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock.
No, I have no idea what he's talking about.
Two things I have for you. Two shapes. One edged, one round.
Okay.
The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates.
Okay, whatever.
The edged lexicon for inscribing.
Okay.
To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
What do we do with the sphere again?
The deepest doors of Dwemer listen for singing. It plays the attitude of notes proper for opening. Can you not hear it? Too low for hearings?
Never mind. Bye. I think he said it's a key. Hold on a sec.
When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
Cool. Well, why do you want the scroll again?
Ooh, an observant one. How clever to ask of Septimus.
Yes, I'm very clever.
This Dwemer lockbox. Look upon it and wonder. Inside is the heart of a god, the heart of you and me.
The heart of Lorcan?
But it was hidden away, not by the dwarves, you see. They were already gone. Someone else, unseen, unknown, found the heart, and with a flair for the ironical, used dwarven trickery to lock it away.
It's not the heart of Lorcan.
The scroll will give the deep vision needed to open it. For not even the strongest machinations of the Dwemer
I destroyed
can
it
hold off
with
the
my own two
all-sight
paws.
given by an elder scroll. How long will it be sung? My feet were set upon the rock, but it turned to mud and threw me down.
Ah, here we go. Half-hand. Recover the Elder Scroll. Oh. You're some sort of bandit. Let's kill you.
I thought I was a goner just now. Thanks for the help. And if you need any supplies, I have a few to sell.
Do you?
Yes?
Are they
Take a look.
Are they good supplies or are they shitty supplies? Do you want to sell? Do you want to take my? Oh right, I need to visit an enchanter so I can get rid of this junk. What do you got? Nothing. Okay, bye.
Mm-hmm.
I see the tower over there. Oh, those things. I hate those things. Come on, Punch Cat. Let's just leave it. I heard something. There's a couple little skeletons over there. I think. Where's it? There you are. Detour. I think you're around here somewhere. Aren't you adorable? Got this. That's good to know. He saw me. This is getting much easier than it should be. Oh, good. Mirror didn't take that either. How am I doing on these shouts? Frost Breath is doing pretty good. Afthand Glacial Ruins. Whatever expedition came here, it doesn't look like they were very successful.
Where is it? I know you were trying to keep it for yourself, Cesar. You always try to keep it for yourself. No, there's got to be more skooma. Shut up! Shut up! Don't lie to me, Cesar. You hid it. Always try to steal it from me.
Where's the skooma? Where's the skooma? Research notes. If only Imani would have left one of these dwarven machine creatures intact for me to study. The fact that they almost killed those Khajiit brothers in the middle of the night doesn't mean we couldn't have found a way to disable one. We dragged some stuff in from the pipes they came out of to stop them from coming back. I think I should have read that as stuffed, not dragged. It just popped right out. Not very good at this whole... Quiet. Hello. Yes, I couldn't, Really? I spent my Easter doing taxes. That's why I wasn't done yesterday. Be quiet. Khajiit said he had skooma.
Who is this, brother? Another of the smooth skins looking for food? This one wasn't trapped with us.
Call me a smooth skin?
No! You must be the one who took my skooma.
Not yet. Nope. Let's talk about this, brother. Whoa. Do you have any skooma? No, you don't. Jazar didn't have any skooma. This one is at his wit's end. I signed Jadar and myself up for this expedition to try get him clean of the skooma. I brought a small supply to try to bring him down slowly, but the storm has had us trapped here in the Gracia for weeks. The others have not yet caught on that this one with fur should not take so much from the cold. Punching the knight is... Well, I've only punched down 2 guys, and 2 guys and a dragon, but I got sync kills with both of the guys, so it's a good sign. I have wandered into a Dwemer ruin here in search of an Elder Scroll. Wrong button. Oh, stupid gyroscopes. Ow. You know, these things hard to see. The air shimmers. You know, now's a pretty good time. I've got a favorite fire breath. Like in situations like this, it might come in handy. Is that oil on the ground? I think it is. I did. Oh dear. Yeah, it was cool. So the plate gauntlets have an armor rating of a base armor rating of 14, and so I am out damaging the so with the Fists of Steel perk, I'm out damaging the I'm out damage. I got the Gloves of the Pugilist. I'm currently out damaging them by 4 points. It's not a lot, but I got to take every point I can get. In fact, I did a whole thing. I was doing math on and tests. I went into the creation kit, and I spent a lot of time mathing out exactly like what influenced hand-to-hand damage output, and I was able to figure out that the numbers they actually gave you in the game are wrong. Like, but I know it works now. Everything works. No, the Gloves of the Pugilist only give 10 points. But if I'm the world's best enchanter, I can recreate that enchantment as strong as 12 points without any crazy potion buffs going on. So if I were to enchant these, I could get an extra 1 point of damage out of them, which isn't really worth it. I'm just going to wait until I get my enchantment higher. Stop doing that. The dwarves of yore made mighty spells. Their hammers fell like ringing bells in places deep where dark things sleep in the hollow halls beneath the fells. Don't think Tolkien pictured his dwarves building these, though. I was quoting The Lord of the Rings, actually. That was the don't remember what it was. That was a poem about Khazad-dûm. I think. Maybe that was the Hobbit. Oh shit. Oh man, I'm getting these confused. No, I'm pretty sure that was Khazad-dûm. Really? Oh hell, what was Khazad-dûm then? It does have the same rhythm as the one in The Hobbit. I had the one in The Hobbit memorized too. At least I thought I did. Now I can't remember. Oh shit. I think you're right. Hold on. I need to look up the one about Khazad-dûm. Oh, that's it. Getting carried away. I've only read through the books once. But I was a big fan of the BBC radio adaptation. I've listened to that thing over and over and over. I just have it on repeat for like weeks. I remember now, I was definitely quoting The Hobbit. See, I actually, I haven't actually read the Silmarillion yet. Pick one of those up. A king he was on carven throne in many pillared halls of stone, with a golden roof and silver floor, and runes of power upon the door. The light of sun and star of moon, in shining lamps of crystal hewn, undimmed by cloud or shade of night, there shone forever, fair and bright. That's kind of what I was thinking when I was walking through here, but I clearly quoted the wrong book. That'll teach me. No, no, no. Oops, that was the wrong one. The riddles we're saving for arena. But no, I know all the Hobbit riddles. Go away. Go away. I wanna foozer die off the cliff. Go away. Killing my mojo. There you go. That's an egg if you don't believe me. Redo. 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 I have no idea what killed me. Let's try that again. Yeah, my death counter is suspiciously low in Skyrim. Deserves to get a bit higher than this. It took me all of like 10 minutes in arena to get more deaths than this. Wait, saving it this time. Make sure we have unrelenting force out. Saving again, because I need to learn my lesson. Leveling up my sneak. Far over the misty mountains cold, dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away our break of day to seek long forgotten gold. It's long forgotten gold, right? Mix up some of the rhymes. Or long forgotten home? Pale enchanted gold? I don't know. I don't know. I'm a noob. Get this eventually. See, that's one of the reasons why I decided to... Okay. That's one of the reasons I decided to just punch the Dark Brotherhood to death. Because going through... Going through... the Dark Brotherhood quest with just my fists, that wouldn't have done it justice. Whew. Didn't I get that like the first try last time? Oh. Oh my. Ow. What? You just died? They seem to have fought a little battle before I got here. Where'd you come from? Oh dear. Okay. Thank you. Don't scare me like that. Really? I haven't even finished going through Oblivion yet. Meow! Oh crap. Oh crap. How did it go? Or how has it gone so far? I do enjoy punching in Oblivion. Well, the contraction rate of porphyric hemophilia, or its daggerfall equivalent, I should say, is like 0.2% or something. Or maybe just 2%. It's a really small number. Brain rot, on the other hand, I died from at least once. I don't think the same's not true for Oblivion, of course, but historically, at least, it's not easy to accidentally become a vampire. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous, though. Yes, please. Whoa! Whoa! Almost walked right into that. Nice those traps to reset all by themselves. You just keep looking right over there. Right over there. Yep, just go right back in your cage. Just kidding. I can't not fight that thing. It's so juicy. That was a lot easier than it should have been. Yes, I've heard of people using Wabjack on Mr. Dagger.
Let's just get out of here. Hasn't there been enough death?
Of course, you want me to leave. Just waiting for me to turn my back, so you can have all the glory for yourself.
Hello? Who's there?
You can't win this.
That's it? That's all you've got?
Whoosh!
That is a nice shield you've got. Too bad I don't need it. Oh. Oh. Apparently I had a key. That's good to know. Music can stop anytime. Well, you know, while the Get Pumped music is playing, might as well get pumped. Sweet. Why do I have a quest to discover the significance of a random plant that I found? Oh dear God. Oh dear. woofing going on out there. So I've made it to Black Reach. There's an Elder Scroll down here somewhere. You killed me in another life. Oh, you have darts. That's why. Oh dear, I need to get inside. Sendarian's Field Laboratory. I hope Dwemer can't come indoors. I am 611 years old. I have never had children of my own. I'd like to read. You know what? Tomorrow, when I'm bored and waiting for people to actually watch the stream, maybe I'll read this particular book about the Durrani family, who I was rather well acquainted with in Daggerfall. Their castle is stupid. And while I'm here, I think I can disenchant all the little its and bibs and bobs that I've been picking up along the way. Apparently I can't recreate this effect. So means I don't need Dragonbane. It's a good place for it to lie. Oh dear. Sendarian. Oh, age has not done you a kindness. Sendarian's Field Journal. 4E58, Second Seed, Midas. I've spent a large portion of my life unraveling the mystery of the Nirn root, and yet I still... I'm awful. And yet I still feel unfulfilled. The trilling sound this strange herb emits to taunt me, to push me even harder to discover its secrets, even after a generous and indomitable traveler became a field collector in my stead, my Punchcat ancestor, and provided me with 5 score of the Nirn root. I was only able to muster what I could consider a mediocre alchemical solution at best. My goodness, Punchcat was busy. This only served to strengthen my hunger and whet my appetite for the solution. It wasn't until over 50 years later that the answer to my prayers was carried into my basement workshop at the Westweald Inn. The first thing I heard was the familiar tone, that unmistakable warble unique to the Nirn root. But when I turned around, my heart leapt and a chill ran down my spine. This was indeed a Nirn root, but of a variety the likes of which I have never seen. The herb was awash in a spectacular array of red hues, each leaf seemingly emblazoned with innumerable variations of crimson. I couldn't move. I was completely transfixed. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined a species of Nirn root with such a unique property. After an awkward silence, I finally managed to stammer out a few questions to the traveler who brought me this treasure. He told me his name was Oberth Arnesian. Oberth Arnesian, a treasure seeker from Skyrim. Apparently he'd been exploring a vast subterranean network of grand caverns called Black Reach, and had stumbled across what he dismissed as a noisy red weed. His expedition was largely unsuccessful, and he didn't want to leave the caves empty-handed, so Oberth picked one of the Crimson Nerdroot to bring home. He said that it took some time, but eventually he was pointed my way, and that perhaps I'd pay a fair price for it. Before I could gather my wits and ask anything else, Oberth offered to sell me the Crimson Nerdroot sample, a map showing me how to find Blackreach, and the strange key needed to breach its outer defenses. It took me mere moments to decide. Oberth left Skingrad 1,000 septims richer, but I would have easily paid 10 times that amount to obtain the sample alone. It took a year of planning, but whatever. This brings me to the present. My initial research seems to indicate that the Crimson Nerdroot has a similar affinity for moisture as the garden variety, but also maintains some sort of symbiotic relationship with the enormous fungi that inhabits Blackreach. It's my guess that the fungi itself is a source of water, absorbing it from the moist subterranean air like a sponge. This provides the ideal environment for the Nerdroot to grow. Unfortunately, the Crimson Nerdroot appears to have a vastly shortened lifespan, and they are in no way plentiful down here. Gathering 30 of them will be quite the challenge, but hopefully the denizens of Blackreach will allow me to gather my samples unhindered. Why do you need 30? Oh shit, I shouldn't skip this part. Hold on. It took me years of planning, was able to pack up and sell my workshop, and make my way to Skyrim. Before delving headfast into Blackreach, I knew I needed to set up a new laboratory. I wished to do so in seclusion. After making inquiries at the College of Winterhold, of which I was an honorary member, I was directed to speak with Arusa Sarethi, a student of botanical alchemy who had a small farm near the city of Riften. Yes, I remember that. By bartering my knowledge of Nerdroot cultivation, I was able to secure Sarethi Farm as a launching point for my field research. I kept the knowledge of the Crimson Nerdroot a secret from Arusa, but imparted everything else I knew to her in exchange for her hospitality. A few months passed, but I was finally ready to enter Blackreach. I used the root lexicon that Oberth had provided me and descended into the depths. My goal was to gather enough Crimson Nerdroot to produce my greatest alchemical creation to date. I was certain it would take at least 30 of them to provide the necessary catalyst. Well, what's that gonna do? How's that gonna do me any good? You're dead. You're dead. Why do I have a quest to get Nerdroot for you when you're dead? Oh. Alright, let's see if we can sneak outside. I will endeavor to conclude Sindarian's research. Yeah, stay in punching range. Gotta stay in punching range so it doesn't shoot me. Oh dear God. That was unfortunate. Nope. 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 Oh, that thing hurts. I should have brought a pickaxe. Yeah. Yes, I'm gonna say the fancier ones in the ruins under Mournhold were probably that powerful. I mean, relatively speaking, they were a pretty good fight when I was like level 20-ish in Morrowind, and right now I'm only level 14. This game doesn't even have hand-to-hand damage modifiers, so oh my. What's all this then? Oh, goodness. They're cheating. Yeah. Shoot me through this thing. I guess you can. There, go. Deal with that scum. Oh boy. Oh boy, that is a good question. The answer has to be arena. I mean, but I'm not saying that because I dislike arena. All the games have a certain charm to them. Oh, sorry. I am so sorry. He said least favorite. not the one that I despised. That implies that they all could be my favorite in some way, shape, or form. My favorite is probably definitely Morrowind. Ooh, downed you. But don't ask me to rank them, because I can't do that. You don't have to beat a game to enjoy it. I've been messing around in Arena, like, I've been trying to get through Arena for 10 years now. I'll play it for a few minutes, and then I'll realize why I stopped at whatever given point. Gotta dig the file up somewhere. I know it's probably on this computer. Maybe on an old hard drive. I don't think Punch Cat's making it through Arena alive. That's what I'm afraid of. I would like to do it. I'm certainly going to try. I wasn't married to the idea of continuing with it just recently because, well, quite frankly, I started playing it as a April Fool's joke. I just eventually ignored the fact that it was a joke. The good news is this haystack is only entirely. So there's a thing about it's very blue in here. And if there's one thing that a very blue lit area is good at, it's making red things fucking impossible to find. But yes, my intention is, of course, to follow through the arena once Skyrim is finished, as my plan always was. I just kind of got a little kickstart on it, that's all. I'm fully aware of the troubles I'm going to have. I think that was murder. Here we go.
Never should have come here.
It's so pretty. I am sorry, brother. Don't know why I picked that up.
You can't hide from me. There you are.
Whoosh! Whoosh!
Oh. I was trying to get away without opening up my inventory anymore.
Over here.
God, these guys hurt. Shame I don't get to do the little sync kill animations when I'm fighting beasties. This makes punching so much more enjoyable. Stop doing that.
Whoosh!
Is someone there?
Oh well. Must have run off.
Hmm?
Skooma. I didn't know I had skooma. Get away. Well then. I woke something up. Don't see a fast way down. Where'd he go? Come on. Dragon popped up down here. Where'd he go? Oh. That's disappointing. Oh. Oh. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Do it. Do it. Do it. You can do better than that. Oh, you giving up? Giving up? You're giving up. Shaman's key. Ooh. What'd you have a key to? What? Nope. Oh my. Uh-oh. How do I... Uh-oh. How do I get out? Oh dear. Nope. 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 How do I get out? Oh dear. Poor planning. Okay. Oh. Poor planning. Thank you. Whoa. That was amazing. Just keep in mind these guys are blind. He heard me pull my fist back. He's dead now.
Never should have come here.
Hmm? Yes? Hmm? Yes?
I wonder where that dragon went. $11:11. Skyrim's release date. I think that's enough for me for tonight. Not really accomplishing a lot. It's going to take me a long time to crawl through Blackreach because I do intend to find all 30 of Sindarian's Crimson Nirnroot. So I will return tomorrow if I can and continue Chronicles of Punchcat, Chapter 5. Until then, have a good night, everyone.